Alright, hello. Live. It's been a minute since I've done anything Quake-wise. There just haven't been any releases. Since like Christmas Jam, I think was like the last one I did. Or like was like the last new thing. Oh, I guess there was that Sprawl thing I played I didn't really care for. But yeah, there haven't really been any new Quake releases. This one kind of flew under the radar. This is another Retro Jam. Map Center put it out. For whatever reason, they only upload these things to... I guess they're uploading to QuadDictate now. They used to upload these to ModDB, which is just the worst place you can upload anything to. ModDB is a terrible site, the worst site. Never been a worse site. Specifically for like map packs like this. Like if you're uploading a full mod to ModDB, it's totally fine. But if you're trying to do like a little map pack, you put it under like the add-ons or whatever. It's just like kind of buried is the problem. Like it's okay for full like big projects. Like Arcane Dimensions is on ModDB, for example. That's fine. It's like its own like large project. It gets its own page. But for like little map packs like this, I think they get filed away like under game add-ons or something. It just kind of gets buried. ModDB in general is like I don't like it. I think navigating it is a little difficult. It's just not like a well laid out site. Anyways, yeah, this is Retro Jam 3. I don't know what happened to Retro Jam 2. I don't know. That one really flew under the radar. I didn't even know it came out. And I wouldn't know this one came out either if not for just like looking at QuadDicted and seeing if there was any new maps uploaded because I just wanted to play some Quake. The first Retro Jam was okay. It was a little dull, a little dry. I think in general Quake, like vanilla Quake stuff, is really hard to make interesting. Like you really have to go the extra step to make like really solid like vanilla levels, you know. Like no copper, no progs, no alkaline, no arcane dimensions. Like if you're just gonna make a straight pure vanilla Quake experience, I think you really have to use some creativity. You have to be really smart about it. I think just making a really basic level is kind of just boring. It's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I think Ritual was one that I played recently by Sock and Ziggy, I think. Or no, wait, is Zoth? Was it Zoth? I think Zoth was the other author, not Ziggy. But that was really good. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get in here. You got the rune already, okay. Little start map here. Oh, hey. Dopefish Sanctuary locked. Alright. It's behind the waterfall. The bars are raised. No they're not. Bars over here maybe? Oh yeah, bars over here, okay. Oh, there's just Nightmare, okay. I always appreciate a well-designed start map. Some cool secrets. It's always good. Let's wait for the arch square. Okay, here we go. So here's all the maps. There's 15 maps in total here. This depends on how long this takes me. This might be a two-stream sort of affair. From the other side, okay. And here's the other hub area. I guess we could start over here. Why not? Not dead yet. I live again. This looks nice. A little flat, but not bad. I don't know how long they had. I don't have any information on this jam, so I don't know how long it took them to make these maps or how long they were given. those two. Duke it out. Really just looking for a super shotgun more than anything. Oh, okay, I like this. This is neat. Ah, I fucked up. Now there you go. That's how you do something interesting with the invisible ring right there. I guess I don't need that shotgun anymore. Yeah, maybe I do. Oh, Jesus. Across the map. Nice little ambush. This is kind of a good example of what I'm talking about. This level is very... I want to use the word animated, but that's not the right way to describe it. It's very just like interactive. There's a lot of stuff happening. The level feels alive. It feels like it's kind of fighting against me, which is what I like. What is this? Grenade launcher. That's kind of something I talk about a lot when I stream this game. Is like levels should feel they should feel alive, animated. They should be like an enemy. The level itself should be an enemy that you're kind of contesting. If that makes any sense. Rockets up here. I still haven't found that super shotgun, but it's okay. Kind of just... Oh, okay. There's a nice little fake out there. Oh, shit. I don't really have the tools to fight these guys. Can't really use rockets against them. Get out of here. Oh, shit. Really could have used that super shotgun. Rockets back. I feel like the only thing about this map is it's very non-linear. I feel like I'm just kind of going to different rooms at random. Here's another grenade launcher. I don't really need that. I kind of like this room. This is a cool room. Can I go in any of these? Nope. Yeah, any like curved rooms are always really cool to see. Curves, by the way, if you ever like worked with brushes in any editor, are a pain in the ass to make. So I applaud any use of curves. Those shamblers are still chasing. There's a super nail gun up there. Oh, stores. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't think I've been to this. Here's the third grenade launcher. How many enemies are on this level? Only 70. waste of rockets, but that's okay. Oh, look at that Gib made its way all the way to the rafters up there. Oh, there's Mr. Shambler still like on the top levels trying to get at me. This is a fun map. I don't know. It's a little. I feel like maybe it's a little too open. Like there's no like. I mean you have like all these signs that kind of point you the way, but that feels more like a compromise. I guess it's better than nothing, but all right, we're. I'm gonna take these guys out. There we go. Yeah, all the signs kind of feel like a bit of a compromise, if that makes any sense. Okay, I gotta go to that secret. I like these secrets are maybe a little too telegraphed, but that's alright. Oh. No, I'm good. Oh, fuck. How's it going, chat member? How you doing, buddy? Anything back here? Nope. I like these little platforming challenges. These are pretty cool too. Oh, I totally missed this super nail gun. Where are the arrows at? Find my way. Just follow the signs. Probably didn't need to do that. It's alright. This way. Up here. Get rid of you. Nothing? Kind of figured something was gonna happen when I grabbed that. I don't even know where the gold key door is. I think there are some signs like way downstairs for it. So, oh, there it is. Okay. Can I fit through here? I can't. It's okay. The Death Knight killed the knight for me. Thanks, bud. You. That was fun. Just to give you all the weapons down here. That was a really good level. I had a lot of fun. I think it was very kind of non-linear, but it worked. I think having the signpost really helped, because like you would drop down to like a lower level and just end up in some random room that you haven't been to yet, and then it's just like, oh shit, where am I? But then it's just like, oh, I just follow the signs. It's obviously not like an eloquent solution, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Quake doesn't have like any navigational tools, right? There's no map you can open. It's not like Doom or like a build engine game. You can't just open up the fucking map. So I think the signs worked. It was a very fun level, very animated, very alive. It felt like the map itself was fighting against me in a lot of areas. I like the secrets, the little like platforming challenges. A surprisingly good use of the invisibility ring. It's pretty rare. You don't see that too often. Most maps with the Most maps just kind of throw the invis ring in there. They don't really think too hard about it. So it was cool to have like a nice little challenge with the invis ring. Even though I've seen that use of the invis ring before, there really aren't too many good uses of the invisibility ring in Quake. There's not a lot you can do with it. That was the Quarter of Forbidden Prayers, right? Quarter of Forbidden Prayers by Alex Under. A well-constructed map. Very fun. Also, points off because the start map does not tell me what maps I've completed yet. It's very annoying. It's a very blue level. Thank you, Mr. Ogre. Kind of like this area. It's pretty cool. Some nice brushwork with this this like fortress or whatever here. Wait, did I start over here? No, okay. There we go. Just get these two guys battling. Death Knight one? Okay. Death Knights are like kind of Giga Chads. They'll just fuck people up. I like these underwater passages. It's a pretty cool concept. The Scrag is about to get fucked. Oh my god, this Fiend's killing everybody for me. I don't know what's going on over here. This seems like a misplaced texture or something. This, like, stone looks a little weird. It's over here, too, so maybe it's not misplaced, but it looks strange. Like, yeah, some of the texturing here is a little off. So you kind of have, like, this kind of swampy texture, and then into, like, mossy brick. I mean, that looks kind of rough, but I would have probably changed to mossy brick right here at this seam. I think it's something that a Romero piece of advice is that you should never have the same. You should never like have two textures on the same level as each other. You should always have like, if you're going to change textures, you should also change like the height, if that makes any sense. So like these two textures here, it looks bad. They don't like blend together. You could have just had like the mossy brick, this texture here kind of runs straight across, and then have this texture end right along this line. This stone here also looks weird. Like this is just like rock walls, like natural rock formations. I don't know why like this stone looks man-made. This is all really like nitpicky stuff, by the way. Blocks. I've been here already? It's like a little thing I can stand on here. I think having the waist-high water is a pretty interesting hazard. I can't like b-hop around, which is a little unfortunate, but ooh. They hop up here though. What did that do? Oh. Alright, we got some use out of the quad there. Killed a vor with it, I'll take that. Blocked, alright. Go ahead and back up. Let those guys do their thing. Wait. I guess they hop down from up top. Okay. This is a passage too. I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way though. No, this is where we started. I think all of these passages, some of them are marked and some of them aren't. I think the important ones should be marked with those like air bubbles coming up. Some of the other passages are marked with those air bubbles. I think that's a really good, like, right here. So you have, like, the little bubbles coming up, and then you kind of go down, and you're like, oh, there's a passage here. I think all of them should be marked. Except for, like, secrets. I assume there's maybe one that's probably a secret. It's fine that one's not marked, but I think the rest of them should be. There. Oh shit, Jesus. This is pretty cool. I like this. It's an Indiana Jones shit. Just do like the full loop up here. Just a piece doggy. Yeah, so far I really like this map. I think aside from like a few nitpicks, this is like a pretty solid layout. I like the way this map sort of like circles around on itself. If that makes any sense. Ooh. That's not too useful right now. I don't actually know what that key goes to. Navigation is like one thing here that's a little rough. Didn't really need that, but that's alright. Locked. Alright. Try going up top again. Oh, here we go. I think I have the pentagram. Just face tank those. I think if it shreds all my armor, it's alright. Shit, I don't know if I had any armor. Ooh, I like this area with all the waterfalls. This looks nice. And that's a wrap. It was a pretty good map. I like the theme. I like the water theme. That was pretty cool. Kind of interesting to have a map with like a light water hazard that kind of restricts your movement. Like I couldn't just like b-hop and fucking air strafe all over the place. Definitely felt a little like I think they should have used that to their advantage a little bit more. Maybe have some more vores. Because it's hard. It's like when you can b-hop, it's pretty easy to run away from the vor projectiles, but when you can't, it's a little more difficult, a little more dicey. Let's see. A couple weird texture things, and then having the underwater passages marked by the air bubbles. There's a few of them that like weren't. But other than that, that was a pretty solid map. I like the brushwork. The brushwork felt very modern. I like the texturing. Had like a very blue feel to it. Yeah, I don't know. Very solid. So far, this has been more interesting than the last retro jam I played. So it's always good. That was the Stygian Aquifer by Caffeine Freak. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's okay. I've never heard of that mapper before, so good on them for making such a good level. Oh, what the hell? Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer. What the hell? That was a uninteresting secret. I'd like another weapon, please, to fight ogres with. There we go. I've said this like a billion times when playing Quake, but I'll say it again. The pistol in Quake is the... I'm sorry, the shotgun and the boomstick in Quake is the equivalent of the Doom pistol. It is not a great weapon. You do not want your player having this gun very long. It is not fun to use. It has like a very niche situational uses, like trying to snipe certain enemies in like desperate situations. But ideally, you wanna upgrade the player to like a decent workhorse pretty early on, I think. Otherwise, it's just very tedious shotgunning things, especially like mid-tier enemies like ogres and death knights. Any of these like tech-based enemies here are like acceptable for the boomstick because they die pretty fast. But yeah, any of the mid-tier enemies, you want to give your players something useful. This area is pretty nice. It would have been kind of dickish, but if this plank here had broken and sent you down after you hit this button, that would have been clever, kind of interesting. Instead, I can kind of just keep my height advantage, which is a little cheesy, but it's all right. Anything up in this corner here? Doesn't seem like it. There's a key over there. Still don't have a super shotgun. Where is the silver key door? Not back here. I'm not boomsticking that Death Knight. Oh, it's the top of the map here. Anything interesting over here? Oh, down here. Oh, there's a Death Knight here. Okay, I don't have the ammo for. Those guys didn't fight. Good luck with that. There we go, Jesus. I remember your Brutalism Jam 2 map. I think I called it, I said your map had a lot of Super Mario shit in it, if I remember correctly. You usually make good stuff. Thanks for stopping by. I enjoy your maps quite a bit. You're very creative. Oh, I had to go from that side. Yeah, I think with your map, like I kind of mentioned, the little signs that help navigate really saved it. I think if you didn't have those, it'd be a pretty frustrating map. But even though it was like a little like, it was kind of like an, I don't know how to, what are the words I'm looking for? It was like a little bit of an uncouth, that's not the way to word it, but you know what I mean. It was like a little bit of a heavy-handed solution, let's say. It still worked out, and it was a very fun map. Am I gonna die when I get on this? Nope. Let me just stand on these, okay. And it ended up being a really fun level. Some very cool moments. So yeah, thanks for making it though. Okay, so here are, I think I need these runes left. There seems to be like a big map-wide secret thing going on here. Which is kind of cool. I always enjoy like big map-wide that hurt. Big map-wide scavenger hunts. I always remember there was an alkaline map where I had to collect like these circuit boards. There was like 17 circuit boards I had to collect, and I remember I spent like an hour looking for them. There we go. One more to go. Let me get down here. There we go. Doesn't do anything. Find all the letters. Just need one more. Did that. Check under here. Nothing. Get these guys to fight. There we go. Death Knight's gonna win. You do it. You do it. No! Let's go back a little bit. I think I might have missed one of these runes here. Hold on, let me quick save. I'll go down this way and then I'll... Ooh, that's the exit. Okay. So, yeah, let's go back. I want to see if I can find this last rune real fast. I'd like to get this secret here. Oh, I get up here again? Down this way. Anything down here? There's like a clip brush here. Interesting. I don't want to spend too long on this. There's a lot of maps to play, but... Let's hear this guy. Hmm. Nothing down here. Nothing there. Gotta find all the runes for that. Okay. Check back up here real fast, I guess. There's just the one over here. Wasn't... Oh, this was where the gold key was. There's that. Here. Get that one. Nothing up there. Hmm. I don't know if I'm able to find this. Don't know if I'm able to find this, unfortunately. I assume it's something you get before you enter this part of the map, because this seems to be kind of the end game. I'm sure there's like a red armor or something there. Alright, well, I give up. I'll leave it to you, the viewer, to find that last rune. That was easy. Back into the darkness, begin again. That was kind of a cool level. It was a little tight in some areas. I don't like how I don't like how long it took to get to the super shotgun. Like I said, the boomstick in Quake is not fun to use. It just isn't. A lot of enemies in Quake are very spongy. This was done because they couldn't have a lot of like if you look into the development of Quake, because it was like, you know, 3D, right? Like one of the first 3D games. They couldn't have a lot of enemies in the game, so to compensate, they made a lot of enemies really spongy. And as such, the boomstick just takes forever to kill some of these enemies. It is not very fun to use. And having the player just stay on the boomstick for a really long time is kind of frustrating. You can have the player main the regular nail gun. I've seen a few maps do that, but you have to provide a lot of ammo. Because that thing burns through ammo pretty fast. But yeah, that was an okay map. A little tight in some spaces, but not bad. Let's see, that was Questionable Wizardry by a Detro Haga? I'm probably not saying that right. It's fine. Oh, okay. It's a big room. I like the curved stairs here. It's kind of weird that this is such a nitpick, but it's weird how, like, see how this like ramps down real nicely, and then here it just like sticks up for some reason. It doesn't like ramp down nice like it does here. That's very strange. It's a bit of a tease. Could you... Hold on. Nope. And you probably could jump from here to here, but I'm just not good enough to do it. I like the ambushes in this map. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so we're going a completely different direction. I mean, I wish I I had another gun. I don't know why these mappers are very insistent on just keeping the player with the boomstick. I know these are like kind of short levels, but there we go. That's pretty clever. I like how that loops around. This map feels really alive. I like the amount of like traps that are happening here. Very obvious secret there. The only thing I don't like about this map so far is these areas have all been very linear. I feel like I'm just walking down hallways and fighting like one or two enemies at a time. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's like, I don't know, I'm so torn on this map, because stuff like that is super cool, but at the same time, it's like, again, we're just kind of going back into like straight hallways here. You need those more open rooms to kind of balance it out, I feel. Oh, okay. That was cool. So we're gonna drop down here. Oh, there's stairs here. This is where we came from earlier. Yeah, this room right here reminds me of that one Doom level, Doom 2, Tricks and Traps, with just like the different doorways you can go in, except here there's only one way to go. There's Tricks and Traps, you could pick from a couple different doors. This is kind of what I'm talking about. This is a good encounter. That was a really good encounter. Like an S-tier design combat encounter. Like a really simple room too, but just like, it had such good layers to it. Like you get the super nail gun, and then you get the shambler and a couple knights. And then it just keeps like unfolding, right? You get the, oh, that would have helped. But you get the, you got like the Death Knights coming in after, and then finally the Ogres. It just keeps kind of stacking. It's kind of a perfect little combat encounter there. lot of use out of that quad. To the I'm sorry, what? Did you just say magic circle? What the fuck? What do you mean magic circle? It's a slip gate. The magic circle. Okay. Points off for calling it the magic circle. I'm kind of torn on this level. I think this level was really, like, it felt so alive. There were just so many like little cool set pieces and sequences where unexpected things happened, right? Little tricks and traps all over the place, which is very cool. The level itself felt like it was working against me the whole time. The only problem here is there weren't too many moments where I really felt like I was in just kind of a more open area and able to kind of dodge around. A lot of the fighting was just taking place in like really cramped hallways. And that's fine. I mean, like, I'm not... You obviously... You want to have, like, a good mix of, like, linear areas and more open areas. Like, that encounter with the Shambler near the end with the super nail gun was really, really well done. Like, super good execution on that. But, like, a lot of the other encounters were like, oh, I'm just walking down a hallway and here's an ogre. And then I walk forward in the hallway and here's 2 Death Knights. And there's, like, nowhere to really dodge or kind of play around with the movement or anything like that. I'm just kind of, like... jiggle peeking a door. But yeah, overall I think a really good map. But I like to see some of those areas, like some of like the just really linear hallways kind of like built out a little bit. Just more room to like move around. I really like the like all the little gimmick moments that were really cool. And the level did a really good job looping back on itself, which is pretty neat. What was that? Who was that by? That was Bricked Up by Doritos 420. What a name. This is really open. There we go. Thank you. Not wasting my time. Appreciate that. Let's walk it back for a second. Why is there a rune on this box here? It's weird. Check this waterfall. Oh, that's cool. Can I go down here? Yeah. Goodies down here. Just some ammo. Is there something in the water that I missed? Oh, yeah. Oh, he lives. Look at that. There's nothing interesting down here, though. Or nothing like no upgrades, no new weapons or armor or whatever. It's kind of a bummer. That hurt. I swear, those ogres, they can just nail you from like a mile away. It's ridiculous. Come on, shoot it. Shoot it. Yeah, there we go. I was expecting for something to be on this elevator, but Another super shoddy. Alright. This is a weird little room. I would have put something in here. Just like a strange little area. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Jumping on top of these buildings here. On top of the level. Oh, I just immediately fucked that up. There we go. Is that a shambler? I don't think I want to drop down there. Just let that guy be. Oh, I got the silver key, okay. Let's go back this way. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass, but I think I can get to this. There we go. Let's get to over here. There we go. Very cool. Climbing on these buildings is pretty neat. This like little town here reminds me of Thief, the Thief games for like whatever reason. It just has like a very like medieval kind of macabre look to it. There's a dope fish in almost every map in this jam. Oh, good to know. I think I found one. Oh, a secret in there? Okay. It's a bit disappointing. Oh, we're back at the start. Oh, was I supposed to go over there? Okay. Hold on, I can get over there. There we go. I think there's no fall damage in this. It's really funny playing a lot of oh, this is a secret area, okay. Really funny playing a lot of Quake 1 and then going over to, like, I'll occasionally play some Quake 2 stuff, and that has fall damage, and I just, like, I try to jump off a really high, like, area and just fall to my death. Ready, you. Nothing. Alright, let's go through the, oh wait, is this where we started? Oh, I guess so. Oh. Here's the silver key door. This is a weird room. I don't know what the point of that was. That was strange. Maybe some trigger didn't go off because I didn't grab the green armor? I don't know. Can't go that way. Just roll down. the Shambler pathing in vanilla Quake is really bad. I think that's like one of the things about Copper that where they made improvements. What are these stairs? Oh my god. This staircase, it's like no bueno. I don't like this. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to go up. You. Oh shit. Oh, this is where I was earlier. This is where that Shambler was. Those scrags be. Except for you. Oh, there's that Shambler. And there he goes. Kind of a wacky layout on this map. I don't really know what to make of it. Not terrible. I like the verticality. It kind of reminds me of I was kind of getting N64 vibes, and I was wondering why, but this map reminds me of Turok. Like the original Turok on the N64 has a lot of like areas kind of like this where you're like running along a cliff, like really high up. That. I don't think any of those are hitting. Maybe some of them were. I don't know. Kind of an interesting map. Like I said, I like the verticality. Very kind of winding and twisting around these like really weird buildings. It's kind of cool. Didn't really have any like standout moments, I guess. Everything was just kind of there. You know what I mean? It was just one of those maps that like there's really nothing wrong with it. It was just a little dry, I guess. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of some of those end areas remind me of Turok. For the N64, where you're just kind of like scaling, like, obviously it's not cliff sides, but it's kind of what it felt like. It was decent. Who was that? Who made that? City of Bleak by Gru. It's better to make a dry map than a bad map, I suppose. shit. Alright, just gonna leave that. Wow, this is a tough map. Jesus. For reference, I'm playing on normal. That is a ridiculous start to that map. That is, I would say that is borderline like bad design to start with that many monsters in that tight of an area with just a boomstick. Hell no. If you're gonna start me in that like in those tight little corridors with like a bunch of ogres and knights everywhere, like you need to give me a super shotty. Are you just gonna make me jump in the acid here? Or wait, is this okay? Is this acid? Yeah, this is acid. Am I supposed to jump across? Okay. What did this say? I don't really know what you're supposed to do here. This map seems overly punishing so far. I kind of don't like it, if I'm being honest. Oh. Supposed to shoot that? Okay. Alright. Oh, then there's a Chandler there. Oh shit, I'm out of grenades. I guess rockets were. This guy's having some pathing issues there. Putting a, you shouldn't put fiends in like really, rooms with like low ceilings like that, or else they usually just get stuck. They just kind of bonk their head on the roof. Is this at the end of the level? I'll be honest, that just wasn't great. That was just a rough level. Look at all these enemies that I ran past at the start because I didn't have like the appropriate weapons to deal with them. We're just having a grand old time here. Yeah, if I'm being honest, that level just wasn't very good. A little too punishing. You again, kind of what I was saying earlier. Like you shouldn't throw a bunch of like mid-tier enemies like Death Knights and Ogres at the player if you're only going to give them a boomstick, unless you're like really careful about it. There are some maps you're supposed to use infighting at the start. I guess. I don't know. Infighting is a little finicky though. Like sometimes pathing is weird. Like there are times where I have like full health and ammo and all the guns and I'm like purposely trying to get infighting to happen and it just doesn't happen. Like infighting is a cool thing when it does happen and it's like it could be helpful, but I don't know. Especially because like in situations like that, you can really only the safest way to start infighting would be to have the ogres shoot nades, but then you're dealing with explosives in like a really tight area, you know what I mean? So you're just hoping like the ogre shoots a nade at the knights or whatever, and it's just I don't know. It's just a little too rough, a little tough. Especially for like the start of a map. Maybe if I had like more health and I had like another option, but that was prepaid mobile plan by Hull. Yeah, that was rough. I mean, I played like hard maps before that are like really kind of well made, where you have to like be really careful about your ammo count and stuff, but that one just not so much. I don't know. Alright, what are we doing here? This is a pretty cool area. There we go. Over to you. Nice little spiral staircase there. Go back down here real fast when I get rid of this guy. Go. Did I miss anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything down there because I just kind of ran through that area. Oh, I did miss something. Look at that. Visibility ring. Not very useful though. I kind of mentioned this earlier when I was playing the one map with the pillars that use the invis ring, but it's hard to use the invis ring. A lot of maps just don't do it super well. Can I get past that guy? It's alright. Yeah, like a lot of levels just kind of like plop it down. You just kind of have to find your own use for it, which I guess is fine, but it just makes it a pretty underwhelming secret, in my opinion. Button operated. Oh, that was a cool room. That was a pretty fun encounter. I actually really like this room. This is like a really cool looking room with the waterfalls, and then you have like the little grates or whatever to kind of break up the floor. Like a really classic knights chasing you around, some death knights, and then you got ogres above shooting down. That was a fun room. With the added bonus of a little secret over here. He lives. Heard something spawning up, some scrags. I almost jumped face first in that point. That would have sucked. Oh shit. I don't know why that last room had another nail gun in it. It was a little weird. I guess in case you missed the first one, it was kind of like optional-ish. Pretty nice how this kind of wraps around to the start. I like those gates up there. I don't know why. They just look really cool. They just look like it's just nice brushwork. This like cool kind of broken broken gates or whatever. They use that nice oxidized copper texture. Big fan of that. Oh, there's like a little roof up there. I think you could fit, it could sort of fit through there. I don't know how you'd get over there though without like rocket jumping. I don't know where that Death Knight's going. He's just taking off. Oh, he's trying to fight the Scrag. Okay. Just let them do their thing. Super nail gun down there. Looks like we're going for a swim. Oh, that was a little anticlimactic. There's not a lot down here. Anything over here? Oh, hey, there we go. Very smart to lock the player in here, because my first instinct was to immediately hit the S key and get the fuck out of here. So kind of forcing you to go forward was very smart. Forcing the player to go forward, rather. I guess I could have ran all the way back over here, but grab some nails. Probably should have, I feel like that shambler should have been placed further back, or like maybe off to the side. Felt a little silly just kind of luring it into this hallway here, just to, like, you immediately see it, and then again, it's just like S-key, you know. Like, I'm generally of the mind that, like, you should let the player get into the room, because it's like way more interesting to like jump around these pillars and kind of like dodge lightning bolts over here, and you know, like doing some Tom and Jerry cat and mouse shit, as opposed to just like having an enemy run straight at you and just kind of funneling them into damage. What does that say? Look upon thy ruined house, foolish count, and weep. Alright. Hey, this little secret. I feel like it should have been a secret button. This is like such a nitpick, but they should have had a like a secret trigger or something in the chair for like sitting in the chair, instead of just having it be on the side here. Oh yeah, these won't break. Every time I see like every time I see windows, I have the urge to shoot and try and break them, like I'm playing Arcane Dimensions or something. Oh, this is cool. I like this. It's like some like crazy temple below this castle. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, who's gonna win this? I assume the... I actually don't know. This is a really awkward fight. This map and Blueberry Fortress are your favorite. I don't think I've played Blueberry Fortress. This map is pretty good though. I enjoy this map quite a bit so far. I have no idea who's gonna win this. I assume the Shambler will if he can get enough hits off, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll just end it. I'm gonna mercy that one. That was a cool end battle though. This room is like pretty good for again some of that Tom and Jerry shit where you're you just have like a lot of stuff in the environment to kind of move around. I also love this I really like this like crashed, I assume this is like an elevator or something. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I like this because like they very easily could have not had this dirt mound and this like elevator thing here, this lift. And they could have just had a completely flat room with these pillars, but like having this here with this like dirt mound and this like little dirt mound here just adds a lot to the room. Just a little bit of height variation really helps. Just kind of fill out the environment, I guess you could say. That was a really fun map. Had some cool combat encounters. Very well designed. Some nice looking areas for that. In the context of like a Quake, like a classic vanilla Quake aesthetic. I mean, I no complaints. Just overall a really solid map. That was The Count's Folly by Aiko Shi. Very solid map. Alright. One more on this side. Kind of flat so far. Just let these guys in fight. Yeah, this level is a little too flat, if I'm being honest. All these rooms are just very, actually take back what I said about that one map with the Turok. That reminded me of Turok. That level had like a lot of different, like had a lot of height variation. That verticality made things very interesting. This level is just super flat. Like I'm playing like a multiplayer map or something. Rocket launcher, okay. A little bit more height variation here. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Okay. See what I'm kind of talking about, like S-keying? Like I kind of come in here, and it's just like a totally flat room, and there's just like two fiends, and I'm like, all right, well, let's just S-key back. Whereas I think a much better way to do this room would be to lock the player in, just shut these doors, and then have a more kind of robust environment, right? Have some height variation, have like a pillar in the middle. There's just a lot more you can do. This is just like a flat box. Not very interesting. Yeah, that was not the best. It was just too flat. Like, just every area, like I said, it just felt like a multiplayer level. Like, everything was just, like, very flat. There, like, was no height variation outside of, like, a few areas. And where there was height variation, it was to another, like, it was to another floor that was also completely flat. That just wasn't very great, unfortunately. You gotta have, like, height variation. It's so important in games like this. Like, just, like, little things like this. Like, it doesn't even have to be a lot. It could just be, like, going from kind of the dirt here to up here to up here. And you have, like, another, like, little bump in height over here. And then you can kind of have, like, you know, this area is kind of flat, but then you go back down over here. Height variation is super important. You can be a little more flat when it comes to multiplayer stuff. Well, actually not really. I don't know. That's a whole other topic. Whatever. Anyways, that map was Castle of Nightmares by I Like 80s Rock. What a name. I want to say I do take back kind of what I was saying about the Turok map, the City of Bleak. I think the problem with that map was more that, and the reason it felt a little bland, was I think the combat encounters just weren't particularly interesting. I think the level itself was actually really cool. It had like a lot of cool like verticality to it. It just like the combat wasn't. It was just kind of whatever. Didn't have any like memorable moments. Anyways, that is the end of this side. Been going for about an hour and a half. How many maps is that? It's 8 maps. I assume there's 8 more on this side. Let's take a look. 3, 4, 5, 7 over here. I think this is probably a good place to call it. For now, we'll come back and wrap this up in another stream. So far, this has been a lot more interesting than the first Retro Jam, that's for sure. The first Retro Jam was really dry. It wasn't bad. It had like a couple good maps, but it was just like really just like kind of a slog to get through. You know, it was like eating like dry pretzels or something. It was just like, oh man, this is kind of rough. But these maps have been pretty good. There have been some really good maps so far. I think these first 2 maps were really great. The Aquafire was really good. The Quarter of the Forbidden Prayers was really good. And then City of Bleak was pretty cool, just for like the level design. And then where was that one? The Count's Folly I also liked quite a bit out of these maps here. So pretty good selection of maps so far. I'm pretty excited to see what else there is. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Take care. GG's.